Greetings, Fortniters. This is JikkySef. I do take requests. A Lego 020220006 player 1 asks, please, Red Strike versus Zig, boss/bot. So we're going to try and do that in this match. I've got the Red Strike skin in full effect. And we're going to Hydro 16. We're going to see if we can find Zig and Choppy. I've been there a few other times in duos matches, and he was not there. I know they keep putting him in the game, taking him out of the game, putting him back in. We're going to find out in a moment if he's there or not. Red Strike is an epic outfit, part of the Gold Mask set. I got him with the Red Strike starter pack back in August 2019 for only $4.99. Often challenged, never bested, Red Strike is an epic outfit in Fortnite Battle Royale that can be obtained by purchasing the Red Strike starter pack. And that is all Fortnite Wiki says about him. We're going to find out the rest in this match. We got a gray tactical, not bad. I like anything tactical. There's some alien nanites. That was a challenge a couple weeks ago. And there's a pump shotgun. What else? Looks like we got nothing but gray for miles. Speaking of which, here's a gray assault rifle. And I'm not seeing Zig or Choppy. I doubt you'd see Choppy without Zig. However, I am seeing some alien eggs. That's another challenge from last week. You have to mark those. Ooh, we got a blue weapon. Time for an upgrade. And a blue heavy assault rifle. My old band Royale High had a song called Blue. It was a bonus track on our Japanese release of Emotional Roller Coaster. That came out on A&M Records in 1998. Good times. I'm not seeing Zig anywhere. Looks like he zagged. Not to worry, I'm sure they'll put him back in the game next week. We are on Epic Games' website right now. There is a new update. Fortnite Battle Royale version 17.21. Update. The plasma cannon enters the invasion. And they posted that this morning. So it's not going to show up in this video because I played this yesterday. By the way, this is my very first match after work yesterday. I was very pleasantly surprised to get a victory royale. Alright, this was sent to the Hot Saucers mailing list. Like a science lesson gone wrong, plasma balls are now being used for destruction. What was once used for purposes like educating the youth or covering spills on the floor has become an instrument of war. See attached for a file on the IO-made plasma cannon. And that comes courtesy of Mari. File on the plasma cannon. Found from IO chests and normal ones, the plasma cannon has enough energy to fire 5 plasma balls. What's the big deal about these? An electrical dome will surround them as they slowly move forward, and enemies who get caught in the dome will take heavy damage and be impulsed back. Sounds like fun. Vehicles are affected in the same way. Here's a hot tip. If you find a way to keep enemies in the dome, even when impulsed, they will take repeated damage. Rinse and repeat. How the plasma cannon affects buildings is a different story. Fearing aliens may prove to be advanced architects. The IO made it so that the plasma cannon destroys structures just about instantly. The plasma cannon can be crafted in addition to being found. Because the IO used alien technology to invent it, it can be crafted by combining a legendary pistol with an alien nanite. I'm gonna have to try that out in the next match. Oops, couldn't go through there. Alright, moving on. We're gonna hit one of the Tomato Heads trucks here in a second. And we're tuning into my favorite radio station, Party Royale. Of course, because I have licensed audio turned off, that is the only station I can get. I understand there's a really good alternative rock station. My good buddies Weezer, they're on that station. And there's the food truck. What if they're serving up some pizza? Kinda hungry. Here's a flashback. Do you guys remember in Season 8? In Creative, they had a Weezer Island. And it played all the songs off the record they put out in 2019. That was kinda cool. Alright, back to EpicGames.com. Apparently, there is more on the latest update. And they're going back to talking about the plasma cannon. One plasma ball can be deployed at a time. Technically, 2 for a brief moment. But, if you have multiple plasma cannons and cycle through them, multiple plasma balls can be deployed at once. Speaking of balls, I want to get some Swedish meatballs this weekend. I'm thinking of going out to IKEA. We gotta buy some new pillows for the sofa anyways. I go to IKEA sometimes and just jump on all the furniture. Don't tell them I told you that. Looks like we traded in the alien nanites for an inflatable. That comes in handy at the end of the match, especially if you're gonna build high. Let's get back to Epic Games here. There is actually more on this update. Mysterious ship above the aftermath. An unusual alien ship is hovering over the aftermath. The IO says unusual because its intent doesn't seem to be for harm. It's predicted its purpose will become clearer in the near future. And some miscellaneous items. Please note that the plasma cannon is not present in competitive playlists. And the inflatable has been re-enabled in competitive playlists. Make note of that. Alright, we've hijacked this car here, and we're going to check out this loot, see if anything good was dropped. Gold, I will always take that. And let's get out of here before the wildlife pounces. There's a chest right there on the back of that truck. Let's check that out first. And here comes the wolves. Looks like I'm getting attacked. I'll have to take them out. You guys should have locked up the wolves. That's a Dio album that my buddy Rowan Robertson played on. And check that out. 17,000 XP for completing a daily challenge. I like to do my 3 daily challenges daily. Sometimes I just log in to do those, and that's it. On other days, I might just log in and do those and check out the item shop. A lot of good stuff in the item shop. I still got my eye on those rap-style skins. Let's go down to Weeping Woods and see what's going on here. Summer is almost over. Make sure to get in your summer fun before school starts. Last week I took my family down to the OC County Fair down in Costa Mesa. That was awesome. We ate all kinds of crazy foods. I had a Hawaiian chicken ramen burrito. And my wife also got the funnel cake. That's always a fan favorite. We went on a whole bunch of rides. We saw Alaskan pig racing, a children's magician, and we saw a whole bunch of other cool stuff. I love the county fairs. Ventura and Los Angeles skipped theirs this year because of Corona. I wonder if San Diego is doing theirs. I've been to all 4 of those. Where I'm from in Connecticut, we have something called the Big E. It's a combination fair of a bunch of New England states, like Connecticut, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts. Good times. Alright, let's get our head back in this game. We're just rummaging through the house, trying to collect as much gold as possible. It's always a good idea to build a wall behind you when you're rummaging. That way no one gets you by surprise. I don't like to get taken out by surprise. Fortniters, I just pre-ordered my DC Comics Batman Fortnite Foundation one-shot comic book a couple nights ago on Golden Apple's website. I used to hang out at Golden Apple Comics on Melrose. If you guys are thinking of picking that up, now is the time to pre-order. They might even be all out of the pre-orders. I'm not sure. So it's called Batman Fortnite Foundation. So I guess that means the Foundation is going to be a featured character in the comic book. That's a new progression in the storyline. I was wondering what happened to him anyways. Didn't he get stuck at 0 Point last season? And then the aliens destroyed that? Whatever happened to the Foundation? I think we're about to find out. And that comic book comes with a redeemable code. Rumor on the street is that it's going to be for the Batman Who Laughs skin. That's a character that's a cross between Batman and the Joker. I also have a guess. I'm thinking it might be Lex Luthor, since he was in the comic book. You never know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. What do you think the redeemable code is going to be with Batman Fortnite Foundation one-shot? Your guess is as good as mine. By the way, that first miniseries with the 6 comic books, that sold out pretty quick. Luckily, I pre-ordered all 6 from Golden Apple. I finally got those in the mail. They are pristine, they are factory sealed, and they came with bags and boards. So that's a definite collector item for my son. I pretty much just got those and put them straight in the closet. I eBayed most of my comic books years ago to pay the rent. However, I could not part with the Guardians of the Galaxy. That was a favorite from my childhood. I'm not talking about the new Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm talking about the OG from Marvel Presents back in the 60s. Charlie 27, Martin X, Vance Astro, Nikita, Starhawk, Alita, just to name a few. Who remembers that version of the Guardians of the Galaxy? They definitely gave a nod to him in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, the movie. I can't wait to see what they do with Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I remember Drax the Destroyer. He was in a comic book event called Annihilation. That was pretty cool. So was Ronan, the Accuser. And they also had the Super Skrull. I wonder if they're going to bring him into play. Speaking of comic books, I just started watching Stargirl on HBO Max. Pretty cool show. Excuse me for a second while I fight this person. Bam! Finally got him. Looks like they got the final version of that Rick Sanchez skin. I got all my silver. Next up I gotta get the gold. I just haven't had as much time to play Fortnite this season as usual. Been kinda busy with work and the kids. And I've been doing some songwriting. I write a new song every 2 weeks. If you guys want to check that out ever, it is on my SoundCloud page. Just go to soundcloud.com and type in my name, Kevin Rydell. You must know it by now. Alright, let's get out of here. This is where the inflatable comes in handy. If you ever want to move quickly. However, if you hit a tree, it's just going to bounce you back from where you came from. Here comes a storm. There's only 8 players left in the game. Look at that, they brought the frogs back in the game. To what end? And we're going to run into an opponent in a couple seconds here. Got him. So back to HBO Max and the TV show Stargirl. I watched a couple episodes, it's pretty cool. It stars Luke Wilson, that's Owen Wilson's brother, who's also an actor. They have a certain charm to them. And he plays Stripesy. And he built a giant robot, and now he's calling himself Stripe. And then, of course, Stargirl. She's the daughter of Starman. That's DC Comics' version of Captain America. Starman used to go by the Star-Spangled Kid when he was younger. He was part of the Justice Society of America from Earth 2. That also features Flash, Green Lantern, Dr. Fate, and a few other choice heroes. I'm not too familiar with the Earth 2 heroes. However, it sounds like fun to find out, doesn't it? Speaking of comic books, I just inherited 2.5 boxes from one of my best friends, Juan Ramirez. Shout out to you, my brother. He's moving to Portugal next week, and he had to unload some items. He also gave a couple action figures to my son, Kyle. He got Paladin and Katana. That's a Marvel and a DC character. Kyle had a lot of fun with those, and we spent a lot of time looking through the comic books. There's X-Men, Avengers, Teen Titans, a whole bunch of good stuff. There's another inflatable. You cannot pick up 2, by the way. Now, I normally don't like the pulse rifles, but it is purple, so I'll take it. I found the best way to discharge this weapon is just hold your finger on the trigger. Look at that, a loot drop dead center. There's only 4 players left in the game. Looks like Red Strike is on track to win this thing. Should I pick up some Proto Swarm here? I'm just messing around. Alright, we're going to proceed cautiously. I don't want to get taken out by a sniper. Remember last season? No sniper rifles, but they had all kinds of bows. Those bows were pretty fun, and you could craft them into different types. Alright, where's everyone at? Just gonna keep hiding in these bushes, moving forward. I am in the safe zone, so I technically could just stay here, but that's kind of boring. I'm trying to make my videos interesting for you guys. I want to try and elevate myself up one of these buildings. Let's see if I can get up in this building. No staircases, so I'll have to make my own. Do you guys remember the NPC that was here last season? Tirana. That is one of the shortcomings of the inflatable. If you double jump by accident, you activate the inflatable. For those of you that care, LeBron James is on his way out of the item shop. I got that skin for my nephew Quinn for his birthday. He seems to be having a good time with it. I'll admit it's a great skin for basketball fans. I stopped watching sports years ago. When I was a kid though, I used to be so into sports. I had so many baseball cards, football cards, basketball cards. My dad used to take me to the games. We lived in Connecticut, so we'd either go up to Yankee Stadium or Fenway Park. Good times. I was a Red Sox fan growing up. I got an autographed ball from Carl Yastrzemski. Not sure what happened to that thing. That's definitely a collector's item. Alright, let's switch buildings here. Looks like this one's gonna get swallowed up by the storm. Hope no one notices me building way up here. I'm surprised they didn't. Alright, it looks like we found safe refuge in this tower. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. There's another loot drop. I don't think I'm going to go for that. However, I could take someone else out while they are going for it. Alright, we're going to switch over to the clock tower. It's a throwback to Tilted. I'm surprised that pieces of Tilted Towers didn't end up in the mothership. What's going to happen with all that? Are they going to return it to the Fortnite map? You'll see Blackheart's ship, Sunny Steps, and some of the other stuff. Alright, someone knows I'm here for sure, so I better be careful. Still 4 players left. I think it's time for one of these guys to drop out of the game. What do you think? Looks like I'm safe from the storm. I could just stay put. I'm gonna try and get back up here. Gain some higher ground. Someone could be hiding out in the crops down below. I know I would. There's a house below me. Where else can they be hiding? Someone's got a rocket launcher. I gotta be careful of that. I'm kind of exposed up here. How cool is Red Strike, by the way? Target sells an action figure. Or at least they used to. It's all sold out now. I'm pretty sure you can get it online, on eBay or Amazon. I should have got one while I had the chance. Alright, let's get this shield potion here. Someone kicked me down to the basement. Alright, there's only one player left. Let's see if we can take him out and win this thing. Here they come. Come on, Ramirez. Got a couple hits on him. This inflatable really came in handy just now. Alright, I've gained the upper ground. Let's reload our weapons and go take them out. I think they crawled into the house below me. Let's go find out. Nope, they're not in here. Not around here. Hey, I might as well take the grenade also. I have an empty slot. And we'll swap that around. Let's go finish this thing. There they are. Easy peasy. Oh, I didn't reload my weapon. That's alright, we still got him anyways. Victory Royale for Red Strike. Heads or tails? Heads. And I'll celebrate with a bowl of ramen. I prefer my ramen shoyu style, in case you were wondering. Hope you guys enjoyed that match. Don't forget to support a creator, JikkySef. That spells JikkySef. Bam. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and have a great Fortnite.